you're happy now.
I hope you're happy how you hurt your cause forever.
I hope you think you're clever.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. You know who I miss? We never talk about it anymore. We never talk about her. Patricia.
Actually, I was just rewatching episodes the other day, and I was like, oh, wow, Patricia, where'd she go?
I feel like she's literally just over there working, but we just never shout her out, so.
Patricia!
Thank you, Patricia, for everything you do. We love you.
Patricia.
So we were sitting here. Oh, first things first. Hello, and welcome back to the It's Time podcast. I'm Raya, that bitch is Kaylee, and welcome to the show.
Oh, no.
We were literally sitting here before we started recording, trying to think of topics for today's episode. And I just said, let's just turn on the camera and see what happens.
I feel like 9 out of 10 times now, that's just what happens.
I think, not to toot our own horns. I've never said that in the plural.
Toot our own horns.
But
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a really good one. Yeah. That's pretty good. Tell me it's not.
It is pretty good.
I feel like it's pretty good. Okay. ADHD is on fire right now. It's on fire. Do you get the reference? I hope so.
If you don't, get out!
She really likes to blow our speakers.
I really do.
And my ear. What was I saying?
Not to toot our own horns.
Oh, I've talked to a lot of people in podcasting, and I do think there's a time and a place for scripted or really thought through episodes depending on the type of podcast. Like history, medical, those are ones that you probably plan ahead with information.
Let's hope.
Let's hope, yeah. And I think there have been times where we've tried to be really on with topics and how we go through an episode, or I'd really think it through before starting. But I do think we have a strength that we shouldn't ignore, and that's banter and ADHD and just being neurodivergent.
ADHD.
And I don't know about you, but
I don't know about me.
I know you're an overthinker, but I'm an overthinker, especially I used to be with things like this, like a presentation or anything you had to prepare. I always was really heavy on the prepare. Interviews, I'd think about it for weeks. I'd literally plan through sentences in my head, full on plan what I was going to say. And a lot of the time I'd fumble.
And then there's no coming back from it either.
Yeah.
If you mess up your little scripted thing, you're well, I'm done for now.
And so now I'm the type of person who I will prepare with whatever you need to prepare for. If I'm pitching a campaign to somebody, yeah, I'm going to prepare. But I prepare and I do all the things I need to do, and then I'm not going to think about it that much.
Yeah.
Not that it doesn't cross your mind. Interviews, I wing. I do better like that.
Yeah.
And I think I feel really comfortable. If I'm in a comfortable space, like this one, my brain will just go. I don't need to overthink. It's not that I'm not thinking throughout the week about the podcast and things to talk about. But the episode itself, I think that's a strength of ours. Is just kind of going off the cuff.
It's a glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, there's nowhere to go. But
so yeah. We're just gonna talk.
Maybe we'll play some games too. I do have a catch up. It's kind of honestly, I feel fitting. I feel in each episode we should talk about whatever media we're obsessed with at the moment, or talk about it.
Yeah.
Whether that's on social media, a trend, a show, whatever song. It's fun to oh, this is what I've been hyperfixated on.
Yeah.
For the past week.
I love that. Yeah.
So that's my catch up. It's what I'm hyperfixated on right now, and it's Tell Me Lies. And I know I'm not the only one. It's funny, though, because as soon as I got obsessed, like, my whole For You page is Tell Me Lies.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, this is, like, everyone is so obsessed with this right now. But
isn't that so funny how TikTok works?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, well, duh, everybody knows that.
Like,
it's all over. And
it's
then
everywhere.
You're like, oh, there's only 3,000 videos.
It's crazy. But it's, like, interviews, clips, edits of the show. And it's, like, on my whole For You page. But I am literally obsessed. You have to watch it. Like, seriously, it's not even an option.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, a win.
Wait, no, Hulu.
Okay, I can do that. I just can't do
it's
Netflix because then I have to watch it on my
Hulu.
computer. It's like this whole thing.
It's not Netflix, yeah. It's Hulu because it's a Hulu original. But
wow, and it's good?
It's... Kaylee, I cannot explain how fucking good.
Wow.
Like, so the drama is... Like, I watched the finale of season 2 last night, and my mom had already seen this show, but she was watching it with me, and she was like, just wait. And I'm like, bitch. But it's the end of the season, so you know it's going to be insane. I could not sit down. I was standing up with the blanket, like, wrapped around my face, and I was, like, literally like this, and I was pacing. Because it was so... And if you've seen Tell Me Lies, you know what I mean. Because it's the kind of drama, like, this is actually how I imagine they make the show. The writers are in a room. Well, it's based on a book, but in theory. The writers are in the room, and they're like, okay, so this is where the plot line's going. In this scene, everyone, what's the craziest thing that could happen in this moment? And they, like, go around the room, and they're all just like, the craziest thing and, like, the most out-of-pocket shit. And they're like, yeah, let's do that. That's the type of drama. It's, like, probably the best drama I've seen since, like, Gossip Girl.
Whoa.
I genuinely, yeah.
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 Okay.
So
okay, I actually am looking for a new.
And there's 2 seasons,
to watch
so you can
right
like
now.
really get into it for a sec, which is fun.
So you're done with it now?
I'm so upset because they haven't even started filming season 3. And I'm just like, I can't wait. And please make a million seasons and never end the show, please. But I know I talked about it last time, and I was like 2 episodes in, and I was like, you know, fuck the like. Yeah, he's toxic, but, like, he's the most psycho man. He is nothing like, well, actually, he has similarities to some ex-situationships I have. But, like, him, he's literally, like, you watch it and you're like, oh, you're actually a sociopath. Like, you don't feel. He's that insane. Yeah. So, I just wanted to be like, I watched it, and now I'm changing my thoughts on that because I would not want to be with him. He's horrible.
You did give the disclaimer, though. You were like, I don't know where he's headed.
And it's worse than I could have imagined.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, worse. It just kept, each episode, it kept getting worse, but then it kept getting more addictive.
Are they 25 minutes or 45?
They're like 50. And there was a scene that was so fucking uncomfortable to me. Like, there are some scenes that are hard to watch. I actually had to, I like paused it and I turned on the Sabrina the Teenage Witch because I just couldn't handle it. And then I had to go back to it the next day. Like, that's how intense it is.
Wow.
So that's my recap. I'm fully obsessed. I will say, I don't know how shows do it, but even when the people are so bad, you're still rooting for them
to
be together.
Yeah, what is that?
And it's like, if you were my friend, I'd literally kill that guy.
Yeah.
I will say the other main character, though, she's also psycho, not in the same ways as him, but she's a shitty person too. So it's almost like, you guys are both so shitty. Maybe you just deserve each other to be together, maybe. And I think that's why, not in every case, but like in this case, I'm like, well, also in the chemistry and the sex scenes are fucking crazy.
La, la, la.
They're like open the side drawer type shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, duly noted.
Do you have any catch-ups?
Well, on that note.
Oh, on that note. Okay.
I've been wanting to hyperfixate on 50 Shades lately.
Oh, that's a rabbit hole she goes down.
Every once in a while. It really, have we talked about it on here? It really was like quite weird.
You might have brought it up once, but
I kind of think about it often. Like how strange that was in high school.
Like in high... Oh.
It was what? Oh.
Yeah, in high school, it was like a funny thing to be obsessed with in high school, and not just be obsessed with it. Not that this is a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it was funny how in high school, like, you were, like, vocally obsessed.
Yeah.
Like, people, well, not people,
People
but, like,
knew.
your friends. We knew that you were
my
obsessed.
friends and my parents knew.
And your parents were just so funny.
So wild. Like, to the point where my boyfriend would be over and my parents would be like, oh, what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're going to go see 50 Shades of Grey.
Were you just super horny?
And we would, like, watch it on planes.
On
That's
what?
crazy.
On planes?
We watched it on a plane once. Yeah, it just, like, really was, it was a phase for me. It was a talked about phase. And I've been wanting to go down the rabbit hole. And I own the first one, but I don't own the other two. And they're not on any streaming right now.
I hate when you want, there's something like.
When you want it!
And then it's literally, like,
can't.
not there. But, like, a month ago, you had seen it.
Yes.
But you just weren't in the mood.
Yep.
I hate that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that is
speaking
the worst thing about streaming.
of what you're saying, what are your thoughts on sex scenes on planes? Like, how do you... Because I get self-conscious.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why?
For sure. I know, it's, like, such a normal thing.
It's like, obviously, they know I'm not watching porn. Like, it's a movie. They know I'm watching a movie.
A movie, yeah.
If they've even looked over at my screen.
I mean, 50 Shades is, like, a little bit more
That's
borderline.
true.
But
And I do look at what people are watching.
I absolutely look at what people are watching. I think if you know it's, like, a particularly horny movie and it's on, like, the seat back screen, like, maybe not.
Like, I wouldn't
If
watch
it's
Tell Me
on-
Lies on a plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
If it's on, like, your phone or your laptop and you can, like, be a little bit more
Yeah.
discreet about it, I think maybe. But
Oh, Salem was laying
To
on that
be
coat
fair-
this morning.
oh, that's probably why Louis on it.
So cute.
To be fair, if I was, like, sitting next to someone else and a steamy scene came on, I probably would have already known what movie they were watching. And I would have just been like, well, yeah.
Fair enough. You wouldn't, it's not like you're judging that.
No, I'm not judging it.
I did.
At all.
Someone sitting next to me once was watching a movie about a plane crash.
Mm.
And I was like, sir,
Time and place.
can we
Time and
not watch
place.
the plane crash movie
Read the room.
on the plane?
Mm. Yeah, that's valid.
And I was like, bro, it's in my peripheral. Like, I cannot see it.
Wasn't there just a airline that, like, accidentally played some, like, super horny movie for literally the whole
Wait, I feel like I saw
plane?
that.
Horny movie played on plane.
Did you see that they're serving Shake Shack now on fucking, what is it, American flights?
No. Whoa. Oh,
America.
shut up. Guess what movie?
What movie? Not 50 Shades. It was 50 Shades?
Well, I think so. It came up with a picture of, yeah, it'd be 50 Shades.
It's 50 Shades. What a full circle
Everything
moment.
is all connected.
Wait, so they accidentally played it for everyone?
Oh, no. It's not 50 Shades, but everything playing on the screen is 50 Shades. That's confusing. Daddy-O.
What's that?
That's a horny movie?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Dakota Johnson and Sean Penn, and he's like her taxi driver or something. And I don't know, but
Wait, why
apparently
would that
there
be
are
bad?
references to oral sex and masturbation.
Oh no.
As well as brief but clear photo
Hide
of
your
an erect
kids.
penis on phone screen, photos of a woman's naked breasts, explicit sex-related
it's
dialogue, and texting.
Okay, but wait, they played it for the whole plane?
Uh,
Because if you're all adults sitting around, who cares?
the movie they played was extremely inappropriate. It featured graphic nudity, a lot of sexting.
Okay, so
The passenger said that after about an hour, the crew switched to a more kid-friendly movie. The movie was clearly not suitable to play for the whole flight, and we sincerely apologize.
oh, they played it for the whole plane.
Well, why would you ever pick a movie for me? Why would you?
Yeah,
do that?
and if you pick a movie for a whole group, it has to be like literally a cartoon.
Yeah. Like,
That
no
doesn't
one
make
can
any
be offended by it.
So what are your thoughts on sex on planes?
Would love to do it.
I know, but how do you do it in that tiny room? You'd
In
have
the
to be.
bathroom?
Yeah, there's barely room for me.
I don't know.
And then like not make noise.
you got to get innovative.
What about under a blanket in the aisle?
So Chrissy Teigen and John Legend have talked about this before.
Okay. Like, they do it?
Yeah.
But is it on their private plane?
They do it consistently. I feel like the implication was not that it was a private plane. But yeah, like laying down on the seats, like with a blanket or like, but.
So like in first class.
That I feel like is not, like that's not acceptable.
Like with people around, it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Illegal?
Like it would be if you were on the ground. So.
But if there's kids are like in a row, like a plane is small, so even if a kid was like rows away, isn't that illegal?
Yeah, no, that seems.
Or like on the border of illegal, like.
Lines are blurred.
Yeah. I mean, it's one I could understand if you're in like on an international flight in those fancy pods where you like somewhat have a door.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, I kind of get that, especially hand stuff.
Well, I think hand stuff is a different story. Well, and being in the pod is a different story.
It's like there's kind of
but
a
if
wall.
You're just like out with everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't think like.
Yeah, it feels like even if
I can understand the
cool
excitement,
and, like, exciting, I just couldn't. I probably couldn't.
No, I'd be like, I'm being a bad person right now.
I would feel, and also I just like wouldn't be able to get into it.
Yeah, I'd be too distracted.
What are we talking about?
I am quite delusional right now. More delusional than I
Sometimes it's fun to embrace.
I've ever been. Oh, I'm fully embracing right now. I'm just letting it happen. Which could go one of two ways. It could go the way I'd like it to, which is like, oh, that's so fun, like, for the moment. And then something will pull me out of it, and it'll be okay. Or I just continue to go down that rabbit hole and be really delusional about this thing that will never happen. And then it'll be an issue.
So elusive. What is it about?
You already know.
I know. You don't know.
I feel like you can figure it out. I don't think it's that hard.
If you listen to the episodes. Truthfully.
Yeah. Been watching a lot of Hugh Grant media.
That's crazy. Hugh Grant's been on the mind.
Yeah.
I love when people start to pick up your lingo.
Oh, who's speaking in your lingo?
My coworker. I say doll a lot. Like, hi, doll. Do you notice that I do that?
You don't do it very often with me.
That's not your word.
You do with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, doll. Or hi, love. But I always say doll.
Your mom says doll.
We started that at the same time. I don't know why. But I say that at work all the time. Like, when I get to work, I'm like, hi, doll. I'm like, bye, doll. I'll be back. I don't know.
Accent.
Yeah. And she's British, so that's kind of funny. But I texted her because we were the last people in the office, and...
Okay, hard worker!
Well, in our department. But it's like the parking lot's empty because the company we share a building with, their work day is like 4 or 5 a.m. to 2. And so like at 2 o'clock they all get off work, so half of the parking lot empties. And then like at 5:30 it's like almost empty out there. And I walked outside by myself, and I was like, I literally posted a video on my story because it was pitch black. Like, I was like, ugh, I have to walk to my car. And so I texted her because she was still inside, and I was like, just be cautious. You never know.
Yeah. Be vigilant.
Yes. Be just on, which most women are anyway. And she replied, and she was like, thanks, doll, you too. Like, oh my God, she's a doll.
She said it.
Oh,
that's cute.
I know.
Would you rather have to swim in a tank of... I don't know where I'm going with this. Swim in a tank. Would you rather swim in a tank of filthy socks?
Okay.
Like, it's giving foam pit, but socks.
Socks. Okay. Filthy, though.
Yeah, filthy, dirty, stinky.
Like, how filthy? Like, our dirty socks? Or, like, gross guys' dirty socks?
Are they really that different?
Yeah.
pretty, like,
gross.
bad, like putrid.
Okay.
Yeah. Good word. Or, or would you rather be like King Kong'd up a building? Like,
am I gonna die?
It's possible. Like, I don't know how it's gonna end.
Does King Kong love me and wants to protect me, or am I getting attacked and taken up?
Well, it's not King Kong. It's just you're being King Kong'd.
I'm getting carried up a building by something?
Yeah, like something scaling a building.
Okay.
It's not an attractive superhero.
I was picturing Spider-Man, but okay.
It's like Aragog. Okay.
Aragog is King Konging me up the side of a building. Okay.
Yeah. Imminent death.
Okay.
If you fall. I guess, yeah, that's it.
I feel like that is worse than the sock thing, but I'd kind of be down to do the King Kong thing more.
I kind of am leaning towards that too. I'm not
Aragog?
really sure why.
Wow.
It'd be like exposure therapy for me.
Oh, yeah. I just don't want to be in a bunch of dirty socks, and I think going up the side of the building would be like really crazy adrenaline, and it'd be kind of fun.
I also think like the likelihood that they drop me is like...
Yeah, like I'll hold on. I can hold on for dear life.
And think about how long it would take you to get the sock smell out of your hair.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, so I'm punching in my answer. Okay.
Locked in.
Would you rather... Whoa. I have like thoughts, but then it's like, but what is it? What's the thing?
It's really hard to like lock in.
Yeah. Would you rather canoe down the Willamette while being chased by the Pirates of Caribbean?
Jack?
Or, no, the bad ones.
Like Davy Jones? Well, he
Davy
ends up
Jones.
being okay.
Like some of the ghost pirates.
Oh, okay.
And,
Canoe.
or would you rather ski down a mountain running from a pack of...
I feel like the choice is already obvious.
of Yetis?
I'm going to go with canoe.
The canoe. Even though, if you're skiing downhill, at least you have speed.
Yeah, but they're Yetis.
Yeah. But ghost pirates on a ship.
I mean...
Do you think you could canoe fast?
A 40-something-year-old drunk guy survived, so how am I going to be? I feel like I could take him.
The canoe.
Like, can you even canoe as one person? Is that possible? I feel like...
you'd have to go like this.
Oh, my.
Getting captured by them would suck.
Or would it? No, yeah, that would probably suck, but...
Not the Yetis?
I think the Yetis would get me for sure, and I think that would just be like an overall more violent death.
Or the Yetis catch up with you, and you befriend them, and they take you in as a fellow Yeti.
But the pirates could do that too.
I don't know. You're a woman.
Yeah, so they probably don't want to kill me.
But they probably want
But they probably, yeah.
Yeah. The bear or the man?
Gotta go with the bear. Gotta go with the bear.
Okay, let's do one more.
Shit. Okay. Would you rather, it's not a Yeti. What's that thing in Star Wars? You know when, who is it? Han Solo?
Chewbacca?
No, has to like live inside the carcass.
Oh.
Luke? Is that Luke? Or is that Han's? I don't know.
Oh my god, I haven't watched Star Wars in so long. Maybe I should do a rewatch.
So, would you rather be forced to dwell inside of that,
I've thought about this.
snow animal's carcass? Or, okay, clarification. So the first one, this snow animal, it died of natural causes.
Okay.
You did not have to harm the animal
Okay.
in order to dwell inside of its carcass.
Okay.
Second one, that, or, I'm sorry, this is really messed up, but I know it's going to be hard for you.
Okay.
Or would you rather be forced to slaughter a live animal?
live in the carcass or dwell in the carcass. I could never kill an animal.
Dwell in the carcass.
Because it's almost like you can respect the body and like thank it and then like, bury it after.
Yeah,
or
it's
something like that.
It's like how indigenous people used every part of the animal
out of respect.
Yeah.
So lock in. That's my answer. You will never. I don't even like playing hunting games. Like even just like pretend killing.
She won't even kill a spider.
No.
Even when I beg her to.
Well, a lot of the time, too, a spider's, like, over there in the corner, and it's like, man, it's not bothering me. Live, bro.
What about that one above our heads?
That tiny thing?
Yeah, but...
You don't even know if that's a spider. It could be, like...
Who's to say it's not going to crawl right over here, drop straight down on my head?
And then you go like this.
Yeah, first I have a mental breakdown.
That's so funny. With that?
Yes.
I might have to like...
You guys, the growth is insane though. What? Because in the past, I would be hyperventilating right now.
Okay. I'm gonna show
just so everybody knows.
Look at the ceiling.
This would have made me cry.
About this.
And now I'm being a big brave boy. And and I'm not even crying. So that's that. Fuck, marry, kill.
We could play that.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you go first.
Fuck, marry, kill. Frankenstein.
Okay.
Beetlejuice. And Ghostface.
Well.
And the Skeet Ulrich Ghostface.
I'm going to go with... I don't really know Frankenstein all that well. Can he speak?
Like that.
But does he have, like, personality?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with Mary Frankenstein.
Whoa.
Fuck Ghostface. And kill Beetlejuice.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that feel right? Or would you have swapped?
I might have swapped them. I might have married Skeet Ulrich. Not that he's actually Skeet Ulrich, but like, it's...
Fuck, marry, kill. Paolo from Lizzie McGuire movie. Joseph Quinn specifically as his role in Gladiator, too.
Whoa.
Or... God, it's always like the last of the choices. Hagrid.
Well, I can't kill Hagrid. Wait.
What did I say? Paolo, Joseph Quinn, and Gladiator 2. So not Joseph Quinn, like the Emperor.
Right.
Or Hagrid.
Okay. I'm going to marry Hagrid.
Okay.
Fuck Joseph.
Sexless marriage?
Yeah, I hope so. I think it'll be a lavender marriage.
Oh.
Because I feel like he's queer in some way. Fuck the Emperor and kill Paolo. Fuck Paolo, what?
Yeah, fuck Paolo. The
Emperor?
Emperor? The Emperor?
I also feel like I could maybe fix him.
Getting people to kill others for fun? He's high.
Yeah, he's high.
He's high. He said,
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. The Grinch.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Gollum.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Chewbacca.
The Grinch, Gollum, Chewbacca. Either overly hairy or no hair at all. I'm going to go with kill Gollum.
Yeah, probably the only choice there.
Yeah. My precious.
Yeah.
Like what?
No.
I can't do that. Okay, and then Chewbacca or the Grinch. I'm going to marry the Grinch and I'm going to fuck Chewbacca.
Yeah. You'd have to learn his language.
It would be a whole thing. And like, I mean, they're both hairy, but Chewie's got like the length, you know? And
also, Chewie technically is a different creature, and isn't the Grinch like kind of technically just
No, I think the Grinch is his own.
He's his own thing.
Yeah, but he's funny.
He's giving more.
He's got
human.
riz.
He's giving more human.
Yeah.
And it's like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and that's intriguing.
And like you could live in the mountain, like vibe.
Mm-hmm. And I could ride the slide to the dump whenever I wanted. I'd get a dog, have a dog out of it.
Yeah.
Not seeing a lot of downsides.
Yeah.
I like raw onions.
There you
Brown
have it.
bananas.
Glass.
That's where I draw the line. Fuck, marry, kill. Eddie from That's So Raven. Ron, is that his name? From Kim Possible?
Yeah. Okay.
Or Rico from Hannah Montana. Rico. I'm the man who's got the cheese. He's the man who's got the turkey. We put it all together and dude, it really work a cheese turkey.
Well, it's kind of hard to kill one of them. It's
Did I
usually Ron, Eddie, and Rico.
Oh, yeah, actually that is hard.
I'm gonna have to kill Ron because he's a cartoon.
Okay.
And it feels less...
Just not compatible.
Yeah, we just probably wouldn't vibe. For sure, friend vibes. Maybe fuck Eddie and marry Rico. I feel like Rico would be fun and he'd take me on trips and never be boring.
And he'd like bow down.
And he'd be obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Oh.
Oh! Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
Chandler, Joey, Ross.
I feel like I've thought about this.
I feel like
Kill Ross.
kill is an obvious choice. Yeah.
Fuck Joey, marry Chandler.
Okay, yep. We're on the same page.
Fuck, marry, kill. The main robot in the movie Robot.
Okay.
The
bluish one?
Yeah, the like main guy.
Yeah.
What's his name from the car wash movie? The fish. Shark Tales. What's his name?
The fact that I knew. Oscar, yeah.
Oscar the robot, and what's Nemo's dad's name?
Marlin. I'm gonna kill Marlin. Honestly, he's a little overbearing. Fuck the robot. Marry Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar's got a good smile.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the robot would just be like...
Fuck, marry, kill. Quirrell. Professor Quirrell.
Professor.
Oh, Professor. Oh my god, why can I not think of his name?
Quirrell.
Or Professor...
Are you gonna say Flitwick?
No.
Okay.
Professor Slughorn.
Oh god.
Or... All I can think about is Flitwick.
No, don't say Flitwick. I already said
it. Or Dumbledore. Dumbledaddy. Quirrell, Slughorn, Dumbledore.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna marry Dumbledore because, again, lavender marriage.
Dumbledore. Hero or villain? What are your thoughts?
Both. Oh.
I just
fuck. I don't want to fuck Slughorn, but I don't want to fuck Quirrell either.
Is it better or worse if Voldemort is on the back of Quirrell's head?
Worse? Oh man, this is actually really hard. Can I kill Quirrell after I do it?
I don't think there's any rules as to what you do with them
after what you do with them. I don't want to kill Slughorn. I guess I'm gonna have to say fuck Slughorn and kill Quirrell.
Crazy statement. Let's just cut that little clip right there. I
have to say fuck Slughorn.
I guess I will have to say.
He is old though, so it's like you're gonna die. But I don't want to kill him.
Who's the other option? Quirrell. Well, yeah.
At least with Quirrell, I
Morally
can be like,
corrupt.
at least I saved the fucking day. You're welcome. And now I'm a hero in the story. Sorry, Harry. Beat you to it.
Problem solved.
Did it.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy shit. what is everyone's thoughts on the holiday season? Because it's the holiday season. We have not acknowledged that.
It's the holiday season.
And the holidays make me depresso. So I just kind of ignore them.
Yeah, you over the last 3 years have been like on a drastic decline, even the holidays.
It's like, I think for so long I was chasing the high. It's like, it's got to feel magical again at some point.
Mm-hmm.
If I just make it. But then I'd always end the season like, God, that was pretty disappointing. And a lot of like stress and like family stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like that.
Hot take. I think the holidays are only magical as an adult if you're in love.
I believe that.
Or have a child to live vicariously through.
Yeah, I'm sure that like
really
somewhat brings some of the magic back, watching it through your kids' eyes.
You know what thought I had today that scared the shit out of me?
Ooh, what?
You know how, I don't know, this might not be particularly relatable to you. Because, to you. Sorry, I said that with a tone. Just because, like, you don't want to get married or have kids. Mm-hmm. So I think that could, like, help alleviate some of it for you. Mm-hmm. But you guys know, like, the backwards math of, you know, okay, well, if I want to have kids, I want blah, blah, blah. I got to meet this person by then, blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, we've already passed the date, ideally. But that's not the part that freaked me out. The part that freaked me out was, so what if I meet someone and I date them for like a while? A year, 2, 3. And then they're not the person?
Yeah.
And then I just wasted even more time. Now I'm 30 years old.
But no, nothing like that is a waste of time. There's always a reason.
I know. And but then, still.
But then when you're on the other end of it, you would look back at that and be like, that was meant to be because now I'm with this person.
Okay, but let's say I met someone tomorrow. We fall in love. We date for 3 years. Took me damn near 6 years.
That doesn't mean that would happen again. That doesn't mean that would happen again.
You don't know. You know what else freaked me out?
But the universe has a path.
I had a physical the other day. And she was talking about, just lost the word, pap smears. She's like, oh, we don't need to do yours. We do it when we put your IUD in, blah, 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 whatever. Next time we see you, we'll move you from like the once every 3 years track to the once every 5 years track. Once you hit 30, we like blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm sorry, the next time you see me, the next time I need a pap smear, you're going to be like, yeah, you're good for another 5 years because you're 30 now. Like, what?
I know. I've been noticing some of the like, you know, like mammogram signs and things. And like, well, mammogram we're really far away from, but
I don't know. I want one.
I want one now too, but they don't
literally put me at ease.
They don't like recommend it or require it till you're 40.
That's fucked though.
And I think that's insane.
You know what I freak myself out into more than anything else? Oh my God, I have breast cancer.
Always. Well, my whole body. Like anytime there's anything wrong, I'm like, oh, I have a tumor.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I've never felt that before.
I'm like, is this normal?
Like it's panic all the time. But what were we talking about? Oh, the holidays? He loves...
What a switch up.
The toy I got
He loves that toy. How did we get from the holidays to this?
I have no idea.
Oh, being in love.
Oh.
Holidays are magical if you're in love.
Well, Telling Me Lies has me really wanting, not necessarily like love, like, oh my God, I want to... Well, not that I would be like, no, if... The person, the like
stop.
Perfect if I met like my person, but it does sound fun to me now to like be a little promiscuous and date and like flirt more and be just like out there and in the moment, and like I just never do that, but also there's not a lot of opportunity to.
No.
But I just think it'd be so fun to have like a situationship where you're having like sleepovers and like obsessed with each other.
Yeah. God, that's so fun.
That sounds so fun.
Could literally never handle a situationship. The way I so quickly would be like, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
But then that's kind of a part of the fun because you're like, this is just a situationship, but you're like falling in love and you're obsessed. And then who knows?
Not at all coming back to dating.
It could lead into something.
Or it could not.
Yeah, but at least it was fun for the time.
Yeah, I've been having that thought process way more often lately.
And I also...
I'm like, rip my heart out and stomp on it. At least something's happening.
Well, that's like, I just want to be obsessed with somebody. It's... That feeling is just different. Like when their notification pops up, it's like, oh.
I just barked like a dog. That was crazy.
Like a chihuahua. But I don't... back to what you were saying about the time frame thing. It's true, though, because I actually oftentimes think I'm so happy I don't want those things because I feel like I have all the time in the world to do and experience whatever I want.
Yeah.
Because I've chosen at a young age to kind of live my life for me.
Yeah.
Because once you have kids, it's... And that's another, I'm sure, a really amazing thing in its own. But, like, you pick one. I either want this, like, amazing thing through... someone else's life being yours, like you never it's never your life ever again, or you choose to forfeit that. And I like already feel like there's not enough time to do all the things I want to do anyway.
To live all the different lives you want to live.
Yeah, quote Sylvia Plath on the screen. Maybe I will do that. It depends on when I'm editing and if I have the energy.
What's with all the scary noises tonight?
Yeah. But you enjoy the holidays, yeah?
Not like I used to.
Yeah.
I think I try really hard to continue to enjoy the holidays. But again, as you get older, like the family part of it just gets like more complicated and I hate to say it, less fulfilling. But it's not like I used to be. I mean, I used to be, like, such a Christmas girl. But I'm trying to find ways to enjoy it, like, on my own.
Yeah.
On Friday, I got my Christmas tree. And I was like, I'm just gonna have a glass of wine, hit the pen, turn on, like...
a Hugh Grant movie.
No, that was the next morning. And like turn on my favorite like old Christmas music and just decorate the tree and
vibes.
And then I did watch The Holiday after that.
Love The Holiday.
Your mom responded to my story. She was like, best movie ever.
It's such a good movie.
It's literally so good. That is my dream life.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's where I really let the delusion start to spiral.
Yeah, like where's
I watched that and then I was like, oh.
I'm daddy.
I have an in. I am daddy.
I
am daddy.
Yeah, there are like aspects to the holiday season, like activities that I think are fun. Like I like going to the tree farm. I think it's just fun to walk through a field of trees and cut one down. It's fun. But I don't feel like it's the holiday. Like, I don't feel that this year. And I don't think I will.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of push through it and do activities when they come up and then otherwise ignore it.
It was fun last year when you got us the matching pajamas. And
I wore those pants last night.
I wore mine the other day.
Oh my God. I don't know where the top is.
And we like made dinner and...
that stuff is fun. I like that. I don't want to watch the only Christmas movie. The holidays, like I could watch that anytime. Truthfully,
it's like overwhelming.
But the movie that I'm like, I'll definitely watch that is The Night Before. And it's honestly just because I fucking love that cast and it's fucking funny. Like I think it's one of the funniest movies. I think it's hilarious. There's not a lot of like, well, I guess Christmas movies are funny, but not that type of funny, usually.
Oh.
They're like family funny.
Yeah, not usually that kind of funny.
Like Tim Allen funny.
I can't wait to watch The Grinch.
Yeah, The Grinch, yeah. Yeah, so if you are feeling
The
alone
holiday humps.
and I mean, between the holidays, I think for a lot of people are just a really hard time of the year. It's really depressing. And then if you live in the Pacific Northwest, it's dark when you leave work or when you're going to work.
Financially stressful,
the family shit. So I think do what you have to do for your mental health. There are so many times that I just make myself go to things and pretend. Mm-hmm. And I can kind of get through it, but if you just are like, I don't want to go pretend and sit at this dinner with people that are ignoring who I am or calling me by my dead name, and like, because I've seen a lot of people talk about that. Don't go. I don't think you have to go. I think you should do what's best for you. And I think the older generations were raised to be the opposite of that and to never do anything for yourself.
Yeah.
But I think our generation is different, and I think we should be. And just because someone's in your family, it does not mean that you have to have a relationship with them.
Big facts.
And if they don't see you as a human being, fuck off.
Here's what I think. I think that we should all just move. What then?
What is going on?
What then? We could all just pack up
and leave.
And literally leave.
We could start a commune.
That doesn't sound very enticing to me.
But
you could totally recruit my brother.
I find communes really cool, but I'd have to be able to like leave and go back into reality sometimes. I couldn't just be there all the time.
It couldn't be like a cult.
It would just have to be like,
literally just
this is where we all live, and like we grow food together and we support each other, but we also like go and do things.
Yeah.
If that exists, I don't know. Let me know.
I think it does.
I think it does.
So the great news is ouch. In June.
Hedwig socks.
Look at the bottom.
That's so funny.
In June, it'll be my 2 years in this house, which means I can sell it and not have to pay capital gains.
Shit. Does that also mean you could rent it?
Yes.
That's appealing.
Yeah. Well, here is the dilemma. I can't afford to move abroad without selling the house. But obviously the ideal situation is that I don't sell the house.
Right.
I rent it.
Right.
Like I could rent the actual house, charge that person my whole mortgage, and then still rent the ADU.
Yep.
For what I'm renting it for right now.
Yep. That's pretty.
And just.
And if you lived at the commune.
If I lived at the commune, then.
This would work. And you could save up.
Big facts.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What was this episode?
I don't know. Just the thoughts flowing through my brain. Just lucky, I guess.
You guys. What is this? What's going on?
What is this feeling? Fervent as a flame.
Does it have a name?
Yes.
Okay. Should we just stop? Thoughts? Or do you want to talk about anything else?
I had a little mini stroke.
Is there any other things to talk about?
Not off the top of my head.
There's nothing at the top of my head.
Everything's down at the bottom right now.
Yeah, all in the back corner.
Because it's what, like 7 p.m.? Oh, no.
Yeah, got to wrap it
up.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for watching or listening to the It's Time podcast. I'm Raya, that bitch is Kaylee. We have new episodes every single Wednesday. We'll see you next time.
Have you ever tried this one?